In the past, I had clients approach me and they were looking for some apartment buildings that were below the Toronto average prices. And they were excited about the amount of space they got too. Is this too good to be true? Let's look at the differences between these sort of apartment buildings and compare them to current condominiums to see what the true differences are. Should we? Let's go right after this. Hi, welcome back to AV Team Real Estate channel. I'm Antonio, a local real estate agent in the Toronto GTA area. As usual, if you have any questions about the real estate market, don't hesitate to book a call with me with the link in the description down below. And meanwhile, if you enjoy the weekly content that we put out, please like the video and consider subscribing to our channel to show us a little support. Now, let's look at our most recent client situation and the thought process how he learned the difference between the pros and cons between an older apartment unit versus a condo unit in Toronto GTA. At first, he was interested in a condo unit near the Etobicoke West neighborhood, close to highways 427 and Burhendorf. This is a newer type of condo and it is completed 7 years ago by a very reputable builder in Tridel. It was a perfect one-bed condo unit with a little higher budget than expected for the client. The space was also a bit tighter for the client liking, ranging from 600 to 699 square feet and was listed at $559,000. So we ran the comparable and the client quickly learned that listing price versus the actual seller's expectation price has a big gap. By running the comparable that were sold most recently, you will quickly learn the price would be somewhere in between $640,000 to $650,000. At first, the client didn't believe it, but since this was the first unit that he was looking at, he decided to step back and monitor what this unit could sell for, since the offer date was just a few days away at the time of the showing. Let's also take notice that the maintenance fee for this newer condo unit was about $433 a month. Then after all said and done, the unit that was listed at $599,000 did end up sold at $641,000. The client quickly learned that the price is really driven by the most recent sales in the area. So he decided to look for another unit in the same area and he thought he found the perfect apartment unit. Was excited to see since this one bedroom plus den apartment unit was listed at $599,000 with almost 900 square feet. That was significantly bigger than the previous unit. Now here comes the difference between the units. This is obviously an older apartment unit and to be exact, it is 50 years old building that was built in 1971. The minute you walk in, you notice that there is no security in the lobby. You could also find a laundry cart system where you could access the laundry room to do laundry. The newer type of condo usually have each unit own laundry room in their suites. However, the advantage of this type of apartment, they are not as high in demand, therefore the purchase price could be lower than the new condos by a good amount. But the disadvantage, the monthly maintenance will be higher due to wear and tear and repairs. In this case, 451 West Mall Unit 1118 maintenance is $695.13 a month, and 2 Eva Road Unit 2827 is $443 a month. By running the comparable for this unit in this particular apartment building, quickly we learned the listing price was $565,000 for a one-bedroom unit with about 899 square feet. That is a significant bigger unit than the 699 square feet unit in the newer condo in 2 Eva Road. The client decided to monitor this unit since there is another unit that just came to the market with similar size and condition. Bear in mind the newer condo at 2 Eva Road, we learned that it was listed at $559,000 and after offer night, it was sold for $641,000. And for 451 West Mall unit was listed at $565,000 and was sold for $562,000 after, which went lower than the listed price and took 33 days to sell versus the 11 days for 2 Eva Road. Let's go back and look at that scenario now that you know how much this unit sold for. The older unit, which had been around for 50 years, was sold for less. If you were the landlord, it took many years but with very low appreciation compared to the newer condos, not to mention that they are more enticing with the newer amenities that come with the new condominiums. They appreciate at a much faster rate, but in return with the the older type of condo, you get a much bigger space, however with a higher maintenance fee. Every situation is unique to each person. If you need a space for the number of people in your home and you want to stay for a long time, this may be the compromise you need to make. The newer condominiums, on the other hand, might have made more sense if you expect to make some money in a shorter amount of time and possibly look to move to a larger unit and appreciate faster. There is no such thing as one size fits all situation, but it is crucial to understand the differences so that you can plan your strategy based on what you know. When purchasing an older condominium, there are a few more factors to make, one of which is the HVAC system. The electric baseboard heating may be used in older condominiums. Hydro was much cheaper than gas many years ago, which is why they use electric baseboard in the past. Fast forward today, when hydro is more expensive than gas, and new construction often use gas heating instead of hydro. As a result, there is no central air conditioning without a duct system. They utilize Windows AC unit in some older apartments, which are not permitted in many buildings due to risk of falling out of the window if not properly installed or maintained. For a long time, Kitec plumbing has been a big issue in the condo market, and for a good reason. If you're considering buying a condo, townhouse, or home built between 1995 and 2007, this is a topic you should get quite informed with. Between 1995 and 2007, Kitec is a type of plastic pipe for transferring hot and cold water, was widely used in the construction of condominiums, townhouses, and residences in Ontario. Kitec plumbing consists of a flexible aluminum pipe with a brass fitting sandwiched between an inner and outer layer of plastic tubing. Many Kitec equipment apartment and condominium had pipe failure, which has resulted in leaks and water damage as well as clogging and low water pressure. It's thought to be caused by feeding with high zinc content, which corrodes and weakens with time. Kitec plumbing has been found in many Toronto condominiums and townhouses, as well as the problem it may create. While not all Kitec plumbing has failed, several floods have been reported, and some condos have been trouble getting insurance. Although a class action lawsuit was settled in 2011 for a $125 million fund to compensate persons who were harmed by floods, you must be registered by 2020 to be eligible for the cash. Some condo management companies have attempted to replace Kitec plumbing ahead of time, while others have taken a more cautious approach, waiting for flooding or other problems to occur before taking action. The cost of replacing a typical condo unit runs from $5,000 to $12,000, and the condo owner is usually the one who pays for the bill. There appear to be two ways for repair to take place. Either the owners arrange for repairs and pay the cost themselves, or the condo company arranges for the replacement but still send the payment to the owner. As you can see, the condo owner appears to lose in either case, and we've seen both recently. So there you have it. I hope by now you understand more about the pros and cons that could come to you when buying an older type of condo versus the newer condos on the market. If you find this content somewhat valuable, don't forget to hit the like button and consider subscribing to our channel, and of course don't hesitate to contact us if you have any inquiry about the real estate market in Toronto GTA. That's it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.